Hello, my name is Steve M. Nash. I'm the editor of selfhelpcollective.com, and today I want to talk to you about self-help audio. And I'm going to share the views of Dave Asprooth from www.sprudio.net. He has some views about self-help audio, and I'll share my experiences of self-help audio, and maybe you will too. I'll briefly mention what Dave Asprooth has to say. But first, self-help audio, what are we actually talking about? Well, basically, we're talking about listening to self-help in the form of Mp3s or CDs. We're talking about subliminal CDs. You know, listening to things and you can't hear what's being said, but it's happening. It affects you on a subliminal level. We're talking about brainwave entrainment. We're talking about self-hypnosis. We're talking about an audio way of getting your self-help. Now, some of these work better than others. Some that are. I've bought several Mp3s. I've listened to some subliminal audio. I've listened to some brainwave entrainment. I've listened to some self-hypnosis. And some of it works and some of it doesn't. And whether or not that means the stuff that didn't work wasn't any good, or whether it just didn't work on me, it's a grey area. I think what's most important is if you're going to trust in self-help audio somehow, make sure the site that you're buying it from or getting it for free from has some testimonials. Just check the credentials of the people that are providing it, because and then when you listen to it, monitor, is it working? You know, I listened to some self-hypnosis to do with self-growth. So, you know, like inner strength, and I found it to work, and I was impressed. I just felt a little bit more solid, and it was a good feeling. But I've also listened to some other sort of self-hypnosis, and I haven't really noticed any differences. So it's very important, whatever people say, when you use something, does it work for you? Apologies. I run my life by alarms. This is what Dave Asprooth has to say. It is a sad but true fact that there are people in business and society who are less than 100% honest and ethical in many sectors of our struggling economy. They don't need to look very far to find trusting individuals who will spend hard-earned money in exchange for promises of prosperity, health or improvement, happiness, success, and even miracles. In the case of subliminal audio, it can be hard to distinguish between effective and ineffective producers. So Dave Asprooth has particular knowledge of subliminal, which is just listening to like white noise or an audio that you can't hear because you can hear waves lapping and stuff, and you're just listening and you're not doing anything, and you can actually listen to it when you're doing something else. So this is what Dave says that you should do as a form of due diligence. Ask yourself these questions. Who designed and created the content that you're trusting to whisper in your ear? Are they qualified to compose and mix the audio that you will be using to influence your subconscious mind? Do you have access to reviews from others who have tried the same products, and are these testimonials genuine? If you choose music as your preferred background, can you hear a sample first? So Dave runs such a resource. It's all self-help anyway. www.sprudio.net, sprudio.net, sprudio.net. And I'm presuming because of those questions that sprudio.net answers all those questions. I've used subliminal audio, as I said, self-help hypnosis from various sources. What Dave says is great advice. Listen to a sample. Are there reviews, testimonials? Are they qualified? But above all, if you listen to these things, if you're listening to self-help audio, Does it work for you? Know whether it works for you. Know whether it's improving your self-confidence, if it's improving your public speaking skills, you're feeling happier. Monitor this. And I guess it really does go without saying, switch it on, use it. If it says 30 minutes a day, do it for 30 minutes a day. Okay. That's my thought. Those are my thoughts on self-help audio and my comments on what Dave Asprooth had to say. If you've got some views on self-help audio, you've had some successes, you've had failures, please do share your thoughts and make some comments where you see this video. Thank you. Thanks very much for doing that, because I have experience, but not massive experience. So what you have to say is useful, as ever. So thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.